Well, what's going on, everybody out there in Facebook land, YouTube, all that happy horse shit? We're here tonight, a little late, 9 o'clock. I know, hopefully people are laying in bed thinking about me while you're watching my show. That'd be kind of cool. Unless you're a fucking man, then don't think about me. Got a new co-host tonight. Robert is, he's got kids that go to school and all that stuff, and it's kind of late. So we're filling in here tonight is my buddy Kirk.
Hey, how's it going?
Known Kirk for a number of years. He took me into my first mosh pit, got me elbowed in the head. Newfound Glory concert.
That was fun. That was
a good time.
I forgot all about that.
That was back in the good old days. We had to worry about fucking China balloons and fucking chemicals leaking into our fucking groundwater from East Palestine, you know?
And you could actually smoke inside a concert venue.
Yeah, we did. I did smoke back then. I haven't smoked in years. My wife made me quit.
Pussy.
No, fuck no. I'm glad she did. Probably saved my fucking life.
Yeah, still got the bad habit going, but it's okay.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself real quick, if you want anybody to know anything about you.
So my name's Mark.
I put Mr. 1776.
Hey, that works.
If you look down there, you can see it. The bottom of your picture.
Oh, hey, there we go. Yeah. So actually, one time I was actually a brand ambassador for 1776 United. So, but as our financials go into the shit.
Hey, shit happens, man.
And I had to take things at one time, and it's like, okay, I don't think I can afford to keep $25 a month going for just a T-shirt. So, but hey.
You know what? I like this stuff I wear. It's called Stay Loaded Apparel.
Yep. And
I plug them because I like their shit.
Yeah.
They don't pay me to.
Yeah.
Anything. I don't have any sponsors because I'm not that fucking cool yet.
Yeah.
I got some new bourbon, Larceny. We're going to try this weeded bourbon tonight. Just picked it up while I was in Kentucky. Just got back, actually.
Actually, I took a swig and it was actually really good.
Fucking half hour ago, 45 minutes ago, we got back.
Hey, but you know what?
Huh?
Did you see anything weird going on in Kentucky?
No, not today. Why?
Okay. Well, you always say some weird stuff goes on in Kentucky at times. Maybe it's more out in the foothills and the hollers.
I don't know. No, we were in Lexington.
Yeah.
We go down there, Richmond area.
Yeah,
I really want to go down to Buc-ee's, man. I've been craving one of their fucking brisket sandwiches.
Is that in Texas?
Buc-ee's?
Yeah.
Well, there's one right down the road from my brother-in-law's exit.
No way. I thought it was only in Texas.
Oh, no, they've expanded quite a bit. They're they're Tennessee, I know. They've got them in Kentucky.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So that's a good road trip.
Buc-ee's.
I always see Buc-ee's the only time I ever see it's like people who live in Texas and Dallas and all that stuff. So if you're ever there, you got to go to Buc-ee's.
They're in Florida, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, their brisket, honestly,
to die for, huh?
Their brisket's good, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like a sandwich. They're big.
Right.
But they're like $12 or $15 maybe, but
it's worth it.
Yeah, because I can't fucking smoke brisket for shit, so.
Yeah. I can't tell you the last time I smoked any meat at all.
Oh my, that's good.
I told you it was good.
I'll get you in trouble.
Right.
Got comments already. Let's see. Florida, Georgia, Kentucky. Chris Crane said.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
I work with Mr. Chris Crane. I told him he could call in if he wanted to, if he's not busy. I don't know if he's out of the truck yet or not. So, East Palestine.
Yeah.
Really want to talk about that fucking shit show.
It is a shit show.
It's sad what's going on out there. If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, just look on Fox News. I don't know if anybody else reports. Well, I think MSDNC is, actually.
Slowly.
Yeah. It happened 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I actually called the EMA out there because I was curious if we could do any, they needed donations or anything for anybody.
Right.
And they told me to call a church. And I'm going to actually, hold on a minute. I got to situate my screens here. Because
shouldn't you already have this set up before you?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I should have. I just didn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fuck it. Oh, look at that.
There he is. Right on time.
You bring up the good stuff. He's like, I'm calling in.
Right on cue, Mr. Crane. How's it going, bud?
Not too bad. Just got back a little bit ago. So
got back to
front.
Oh, you're back in Grove City, are you?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I don't know if you were home yet or not, man.
Yeah, I've only made a ton of money this week.
This guy, man, he was all the way out in Arkansas and all over the place.
Dodge country.
Chicago.
I'm sorry.
Bentonville. Kansas City. No, that's what we call it too. It's God's country.
It is God's country.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pro God on this show.
Yeah. No, I was just saying he was out in Chicago. I said sorry about that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Lori Lightfoot's made that city better, man.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to talk about that what they're not say somebody posted on my I have a page on Facebook. It's called, you have to join it. It's Chris is on there. It's called Fayette County Let's Chat Uncensored. That's me.
All right. I think I've heard of that. Maybe.
That's me and my wife. Yeah.
All right.
Because I got thrown off of the other one.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I didn't get thrown off. What happened was somebody ran into the Starbucks out there, and I commented and said it was probably a disgruntled employee that identifies as a pansexual alien tomato, and they got mad and ran into the building. Huh?
It's potato. It's no
tomato, potato. I don't give a fuck.
Right?
You're a boy. You're a boy. You're a girl. You're a girl. We're not gonna get into that shit.
Yeah.
So vinyl chloride is what I wanted to talk about. What the shit they set on fire.
Yeah.
Why am I feel like I'm really loud tonight.
When are you not loud?
Well, I think I was a little loud, sorry.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun to fucking edit.
Right?
Oh, well, whatever.
So, yeah, like when you set it on fire, it turns into this poisonous gas that they actually used in World War I.
Yeah.
To kill like 80,000 troops.
Yeah,
But it's safe to breathe.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
Like Chris and I were talking the other day. So they come in, right, Chris, and they say, Dick Wine says, hey, the water's good.
Yeah.
Have a sip.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, okay.
Has he had a sip yet?
That's what we were talking about.
What I want to happen, I want somebody from East Palestine to say, come on, Dick Wine, let's go to my house. I'm going to get you a glass of tap water.
Yeah.
And I want you to fucking drink it on national news if it's so safe to drink, you fucking pussy.
I want to see all of them do this. All the ones who are actually saying it.
Yeah.
Now remember that link I sent you? Oh, sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, the wine's going to go back to his house over there, Cedarville.
Yeah.
The governor's mansion's in Bexley, though.
Yeah, but he actually lives in Cedarville. He goes there more often than not. But he's going to go back there, and then he's going to run over to Ha Pizza in Yellow Springs.
Hey,
that's just some good pizza, though.
Ha-Ha's good pizza, though.
Yeah,
it's some slam pizza.
I can't say nothing about
right? It's like, as much as you see... Sorry, Chris.
I'll talk over him. It's all right.
Go do that and say, screw them people in East Palestine.
Exactly, and it's sad. So they were talking on the news. Did you know what the median income is in East Palestine? Per household?
I don't watch the news. I don't watch any TV at all.
$45,000 a household. Okay, you can literally make that at McDonald's now.
Yeah.
A household?
Yeah, a household. That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's
I've
sad.
actually been through East Palestine.
He was just over there the other day. Chris was,
really?
yeah. Well, last week, Chris, you drove through there going to
last
Youngstown?
week.
Mine was
I was like 10 miles from it.
Yeah.
maybe January when I went through, because I was coming out of Cleveland, heading over to Pittsburgh, and they actually took me, because I try to stay out of the. I hate toll roads. I hate toll roads with the. So I'll try to find all the county roads as I can, but it might take me another hour to get there.
Does anybody else look at their snot after they blow their nose?
No.
You don't?
I look at my shit when I wipe my ass.
See, I don't do that, but I look at my snot when I blow my nose.
I just want to make sure, I got it all. Clean pucker.
My son's ass has been smelling like shit, actually. I don't know why. Poor Aiden.
Because he's a kid.
Yeah.
Lindsay was putting his diaper on because he still wears a pull up at night.
Yeah.
Because he's
getting slow transition.
He's getting better. He actually kept his diaper clean through his nap the other day, so that's a big step.
That's a plus.
Yeah,
trust me.
For 3 years old, I think that's doing pretty good.
Literally, I think like my daughter, she'll be 5, as I was talking to you earlier. But I think it was like maybe last summer, almost close to winter, when she stopped wearing pull-ups at night. When she realized I'm not having accidents.
He never dumps in his diaper or the pull-up ever. He actually one day. I think I was at work, and Lindsay was taking a shower during the nap time, and he dumped in his diaper because he really had to go.
Yeah.
And she said he was like walking all bow-legged to the bathroom, all pissed off, mad.
Come on, Jumpy Diaper. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I would be too if I shit my... Well, I mean, I've shit my pants, but, you know. Lindsay told me I need to quit talking about poop.
I tell you what, you get to an age when you never trust a fart. Am I right, Chris? Especially if you're driving somewhere.
You were right.
Hey. Yeah. Anyway, back to fucking East Palestine and not shit. So I have the MSDS pulled up here. And
good.
Did you know that that thing you sent me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. They're supposed to dig the fucking soil up.
Yep.
And get rid of it.
Right.
And get, replace it with clean, fresh soil.
Yeah.
They haven't done that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the pictures of that fucking shithole?
Yeah.
I wish I could get close enough to the area to launch my drone and fly over there and take pictures.
Oh, you knew damn well they'll shoot it down.
Somebody will. I'd love to, though.
Shoot it down. They will find him and shoot him down.
Probably.
Now, one thing I found out, I sent you that link. And what I sent, Billy, a couple of days ago was actually a link that sent you to FEMA. And it's actually... Do you have that up by chance? I can't remember what it is, but it actually goes through and actually talks about what FEMA's responsibilities are. And they are actually responsible for the cleanup for this. And but one thing I found out, the reason why they're not involved yet is Dickhead DeWine has not declared a state of emergency.
I did.
Actually, he did.
Did he?
Did he?
Did he finally do it?
Yeah.
A
couple of days ago.
I wonder if I can find a...
See, they keep on saying they keep on going back and forth. The reason why they don't want to declare a state of emergency because that would actually pull in the federal government versus the Ohio government being in charge of this.
Yeah.
So, but either way, I don't trust either of them. And it's like, why don't you trust them? I mean, look at the shitty stuff you've been doing since, 2020?
Okay.
2018.
So... Yeah. I have a timeline that takes us up to February 14th from Reuters here pulled up.
All right.
So I'm going to go back to the beginning, if I can find it. Wow, this is a shitty timeline. It jumps all over the place. So it happened February 3rd.
Right.
Nobody's heard
Has
it
it really been that long?
Yeah, today's the 19th. I know it. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Yeah. Timeline of events. And now what's weird is, and real quick, this is kind of same thing. Norfolk Southern has had how many trains derail in the past 2 weeks? Chris?
The one in Detroit was
Norfolk Southern, yes. There was one in Texas.
Right. Yeah. Was that them?
That was Norfolk Southern.
There was another one in South Carolina, I do believe, last week.
Yeah, there was. I think. Chris, we were talking about that the other day. Chris and I talk every day.
Gotcha.
Because we're truck drivers and we get bored.
I'm not a truck driver, so but I'm a
our
field server.
Company actually lets us talk now.
Yeah, before we weren't allowed to talk on the phone more than 10 minutes at a time. For 60 minutes total a day.
Wow.
Right.
That's pretty lame.
We don't mention our company's name, but
so I'm actually not gonna mention my company's name, but I'm a field service engineer that works on medical equipment, so I'm all over the place. I'm actually one of the largest territories in the United States. I cover all of Ohio, all the way up to Rochester, New York, Michigan, Kentucky. But I'll go wherever they need me. So, I mean, my portable service car, I got it in May of last year, and it's right now at 55,000 miles. So, yeah, I put on some miles, too. I mean, I know what you guys go through. I wish I had a sleeper cab because I would sleep in it more than a hotel.
I don't drive a sleeper. I drive a day cab, but believe me, though, you can sleep in one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get really good at sleeping like this.
You can sleep in an SUV, too. Trust me.
You get good at this shit right here.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah, but you can sleep comfortably in one of these things.
Yeah. And also, one thing that's funny is my company also, not only do we make medical equipment, but we also make pharmaceuticals. And my boss kept on asking me, why aren't you getting this jab? For the longest time, I'm like, granted I'm on the medical side, but I do watch and pay attention to how long it takes us to take a drug to market. And this is the same government that's saying that this is okay, that also said asbestos was okay to use at one time.
Yep.
I lost my dad in late October from mesothelioma, so
Your dad rolled around in fertilizer too for how long?
yeah, exactly.
Same as me, but unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm trying to find.
If it wasn't one thing, something was going to get him.
Yeah, that's true. But I think my dad had mesothelioma as well.
Oh, did
It was never diagnosed, but like he never like told us about it.
Yeah.
But he did.
Yeah.
He was coughing up like black shit, and it was a fucking mess. So I have a friend of mine who asked me not to mention his name, which I'm not going to. He is a retired engineer from Norfolk Southern.
Wow.
Retired as of December.
No, I was going to say 3 weeks ago.
Pretty much. He just he retired in December. Let's see. Where do you see? I'm trying to find. Wait, I'll tell you what. Facebook's not making this easy.
Basically, the gist of it is Norfolk Southern is like the redheaded stepchildren of the railroad industry.
Yeah, true. Yeah. He said, this is what he said, railroads haul enough bad stuff to completely destroy a small city on any given day. Okay, we know that. They haul some nasty shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does he retired in December, 30 years of servitude? He said 30 years of servitude was plenty enough for him. They're burning it off because to attempt to clean it up, first, it'll take much longer. Secondly, we'll hopefully burn off the bulk of any contaminants and more or less any additional threats in place. I can't fuck the place up any worse than it already is, he said. Referring to East Palestine, I guess, because it's a shithole. It doesn't matter about the shithole thing. Yeah, I said it is as bad there as it is in the news because he still talks to his, ex-coworkers and stuff that are running that line probably, right? Yeah. And he said it's probably much worse. The railroad and their big money influence team is most likely sequestering as much information as they possibly can, which we know that. Norfolk Southern is a big contributor to the political campaigns, especially for the Democratic side of things.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
They're huge Democrat supporters.
Oh, I never did. Yeah, see, I guess I don't have the time to go do a lot of digging.
Right, and they also are Dick Wine supporters as well. I think for the last his last two campaigns, they've given a total of like $14,000 or $15,000, which for a gubernatorial election is probably a pretty decent amount of money.
It is.
Go ahead, Chris.
Think about this: how much closer to a Democrat than a Republican is he?
Well, he's a fucking rhino for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see. They'll make every effort to hide as much information as possible and begin doling out suitcases full of money to the residents in an effort to ease their inconvenience, pain and suffering, damages and injuries, and so forth. They will only tell the media what cannot be hidden. But it's kind of tough to hide a miles-high mushroom cloud that you could actually see from fucking outer space.
Yeah. That image alone is like they nuked the town.
It looks like it, yeah.
Minus like, the shock wave, and I mean, there is going to be fallout of some sort, but it's not the radioactive that we're used to.
But still melting fucking people's faces off.
Yeah, no kidding.
Or at least melting their, headlights and bumpers off.
I'm trying to find that picture. Where was that picture? Was it on Instagram or was it on Facebook? Maybe it's Facebook. I'm going to find it. Because actually it was like a GIF or whatever. It showed, you could see the fucking cloud. It was awful.
Oh, no, I've seen it. There was, I know Graham Allen, who I follow on Instagram. He had a video. I mean, you could see like what they were seeing there. I mean, the crows, everything, all the wildlife, the birds, how crazy they were going, just trying to get away from it. And
the ones that didn't get away fucking died.
Yeah.
I was watching a video on YouTube today. It was a CSX railroad repair engineer.
Uh-huh.
And he was actually doing a test on one of their lines because they were having a problem with a defect detector.
Uh-huh.
That was calling, saying that there was a problem with trains that there weren't problems with.
Wow.
And he said he was talking to a friend of his who was an engineer for Norfolk Southern who runs that. He said it was the Norfolk Southern Fort Wayne line.
Okay.
Runs from Fort Wayne to Pittsburgh.
Yep.
And said that they've replaced that the defect detector that's a couple of miles before there.
Uh-huh.
It's in Salem, Ohio. And right after they replaced it, they started having all kinds of problems with it and apparently unhooked it.
Wow.
So real quick, let me continue on my my journey I was on with you guys with my conversation with my friend.
Okay.
He said, let me continue this real quick, and we're going to get to what you just said. I've seen them flare off propane or, compressed natural gas cars that have been damaged in a wreck. Simply too much risk to attempt to move a damaged pressurized rail car, which I understand that. But those don't, they're not a threat to life as much as, inhalant anyway, as much as this bullshit is they got out now.
They're not a biological hazard.
Right. It says carcinogen is category 1, which is like a known carcinogen. Let's see. Hold on a minute. We're going to talk about this too. Composition. First aid. Eye contact. Immediately flush eyes with plenty of water, occasionally lifting the upper and lower eyelids. Check for and remove any contact lenses. Continue to rinse for at least 10 minutes. Get medical attention. Usually when that says get medical attention, it's usually not a good thing.
Right.
Inhalation. Remove victim to fresh air and keep at rest in a position comfortable for breathing. If not breathing. Most of the time you're not breathing. If breathing is irregular or if respiratory arrest occurs, provide artificial respiration or oxygen by trained personnel. Oxygen. They don't want you even touching the motherfucker. Mm-hmm. It may be dangerous to the person providing aid to give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Wow.
It may be dangerous to give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. What does that tell you?
It's poisonous.
If they're telling you not to do rescue breathing on someone that's dying in front of you,
just to let them die.
Just fucking let them die, because you're going to fucking die too, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, God, I get pissed off talking about this. Let's see.
Would it be best to have the VX gas that they used in the movie The Rock?
Probably, yeah. The cool, pretty green pearls.
So you want to hear something that's even more ironic? And I'm starting to wake up to a lot of movies coming out that have been out. They're starting to broadcast a lot of stuff to us. There's a movie that was released in December of 2022 called White Noise.
On Netflix?
Yeah.
That was about East Palestine?
I don't know. It was just about a train disaster.
Lindsay knew about that movie. Was it about East Palestine wife? Producer? She's my producer, but she's probably feeding the baby right now.
I'm hungry too.
I've got raw cow's milk, not raw tit milk, though.
I'll accept both.
What was it called? White Noise?
White Noise. It actually has the guy that played in the recent Star Wars flicks.
Jesus Christ, I typed in White House. I'm losing my fucking mind.
Yeah, we all are. Some
White
hide it well.
2022 film.
Yep.
Starring Adam Driver, Greta Gerwig.
Oh, shit.
Raffi Cassidy. Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle's a fucking hoot.
It's supposed to be a comedy. So, but I just find it very ironic that they're putting out these movies. There's another one I just watched recently called How It Ends with Forrest Whitaker. Kind of crazy with everything that's going on. Like they're creating they're nuking the coastline, basically killing the power grid and triggering earthquakes from the west coast on. And but one thing that's crazy is the
fucking West Coast fall off into the fucking ocean.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I shouldn't say because there's some beautiful country out there. It's just the people out there are just.
They've ruined it.
Yeah,
there's a small pocket of people out there who just are trying to bear with it, but they're fleeing left and right. Actually, a friend of mine, he's actually waiting for the property that he is wanting to buy in western Montana to get pretty much taken care of before you can buy it. It's what I forget the name of the River Valley, but I mean it's just beautiful. It's like pristine.
Montana's popped up a few times, a few shows in a row now.
Yeah. But well, one thing also is I'm a big tinfoil hat wearer. So, and when everything starts to ring, it's like, conspiracies no longer exist. I think it's like, that's the truth anymore. So, like these earthquakes that's been going on around the world, the one that just happened over in Syria and India. No, Turkey. Yeah. Turkey and Syria.
Turkey.
Prior to that earthquake, there was a lot of lightning flashes.
Fucking harp.
Yep. A lot of lightning flashes that were going off prior to that earthquake.
I don't know, man. I haven't really been following a lot of conspiracy theories like that here lately. I used to really hard.
Yeah.
I don't have time to like I used to. Now that I have 2 children and they both require my attention. Yeah, this is like my time. Like this podcast is like my time to like talk to my friends and like talk about what's bothering me. This is my platform to bitch.
Right.
So it actually is on CNN, believe it or not.
What is this?
CNN. That's the Communist News Network, if you weren't familiar, everybody.
Yeah.
After a train derailment, Ohio residents are living the plot of a movie they helped make.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the movie. So it actually was East Palestine where this happened. It's kind of fucked up, isn't it?
That is very fucked up.
A little bit.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to read this whole article, but I want to watch that movie.
Yeah,
like really
it's
soon.
One of those ones like,
yeah,
because you're probably like me. It's like when you have, right now I'm having a hard time with like watching any TV. So I'm a father of 4 currently. I actually have 5 kids, but 4 that live with me. Going through a separation, heading into a divorce. So I got my kids most of the time. Actually, Big Brother was good enough to watch my youngest as I come out here and shoot the shit with Billy tonight. So, and just turned 14 yesterday too. So, yeah.
I posted an article in the comments if anybody wants to see the article about the movie.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at this.
I want to watch it.
Yeah.
So if unconscious, place in recovery position and get medical attention immediately. Maintain an open airway, loosen tight clothing such as a collar, tie, belt, or waistband. Let's see. Frostbite ingestion. Let's see. For an inhalation section. They changed a lot of this. So did you hear about that? They changed a lot of the stuff on this chemical to match their narrative. If you haven't heard that about the carcinogen. This is from the MSDS. I'm looking at from airgas.com. Anybody can look it up. Any chemical you want to look up. You type in the chemical name and type MSDS, material safety data sheet. It'll pop up. You can read it. This was updated. Okay, so this is an old one. This was updated 7/9/18 was the last revision.
Okay.
And the revision will always be, well, it's supposed to be on the bottom because, you have to have these. But
yeah, anything that's ISO or anything that's some kind of regulated form.
Protect first aiders. Let's see. Treatment system. Let's see. Notes to physician. Treatment systematically or symptomatically. Contact poison treatment, especially immediately if large quantities have been ingested or inhaled. No action. This is for first aid people. So if you and I were trying to help these people, no action shall be taken involving any personal risk or without suitable training.
Oh, jeez.
So just want you. If they're telling you to not to be a good Samaritan and let the motherfucker die, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's not good.
So it's like when you climb Mount Everest and you're walking, trying to summit the mountain, and you see someone dying. It's like you just let them die because you're going to risk your own life trying to.
Right. If you take your oxygen off and give it to them, you might die.
Yeah, pretty much. So great. It's awesome that they're going to just do this to our own citizens. And then isn't there currently another factory fire that was going on out in Chicago a couple of days ago?
Yeah, you know what? I haven't even got on that whole factory fire thing because there's been so fucking many.
Yeah.
Like food plants and all kinds of shit.
Kissimmee, Florida.
Yeah.
Like 2 days ago.
They do what, like plastic pots or something like that? And then the acid spill out.
Nitric acid?
Nitric acid, yeah.
That's some bad shit, too.
Yeah.
And I think the one down in Kissimmee was like fertilizer or something.
Yeah.
Was what, fertilizer?
I think.
Okay, so we're talking about conspiracy theories. Let's just run these down. Just in the past, we're at the 19th, so we're only like a month and a half into this year.
Yeah.
We've had multiple plants catch on fire that produce food.
Right.
We've had multiple train derailments.
Yep.
We've had this deal in Ohio.
Yep.
We've had the China balloon, which we haven't even got to yet, and the UFOs.
Yeah.
What else have we had? What were you just saying? I forget.
What, the earthquake?
The earthquake over there is another one.
Yeah.
We've had all this shit go down, and it's only like
a month and a half.
A month and a half into this, a little over a month and a half in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like they're trying to accelerate the destruction of this country just so they can have their own dominance. Where in the world itself? Because, I mean...
So I typed in food plant fire list on Google. First thing that popped up, the NFPA, National Fire Protection Agency.org.
Yeah.
Experts say there's no truth to rumors that fires of food processing plants are suspicious.
Huh.
The next one is from, guess where? PolitiFact.
Oh, go.
Oh.
90, it says 95. God, I need to wear my glasses. I get my squints ready. It says 95 item list of food destroying incidents demonstrates that you are duped if you think they aren't planning a food shortage. Claimed by Facebook post, fact checked by PolitiFact as false.
Right. You know, even though like over in Davos and the whole World Economic, they want us just to, eat cricket powder,
Yeah, or like synthetic meat.
Yeah.
Listen, the day that they ban me from eating beef is the day I start shooting people.
I question that because it's like, my family on both sides of my family have been here since like before this country was even a country. They fought for this. I'm like, would my ancestors start stacking bodies by now? I mean, granted, we know the ramifications if we were to start doing that right now, but
yes, they would have.
Yeah, they would start stacking bodies.
Right. They wouldn't have put up with this shit. And that's the difference in times.
Yeah.
Just like we don't need AR-15s to hunt.
Well, of course,
I mean,
Yeah.
It's all about the passage of time, ladies and gentlemen. All about the passage of time.
What's this passage of time?
I was going to say, you definitely got to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm just fucking.
I do.
And hey, they launched. They did.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch. My mother-in-law, I love her to death. I took she didn't have Instagram, and I did a screen recording of Kamala. I call her Come Swallow Harris.
I call Kami Harris.
When one of her videos, the one where I think she was talking about, I don't know what it was now, but I said this to my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law feels the same way. We can't stand this woman.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris is like the most. She's the biggest joke.
Yeah.
The political Democratic Party has ever put out.
Right.
She got that job because she's black.
Yeah.
Which I don't think she's technically black. I think she's
like her parents were like Indonesian or something.
Yeah. She's a woman of color.
Jamaican.
Yeah.
Jamaican.
Yeah.
Jamaican.
So she's not even like African American. She's a joke. I'm not going to go into it any further than that. She's a joke. And I don't want to piss anybody off.
We can step over this one.
But she's a joke. We all know that. Keep going, move on.
Yeah.
Let's see. As of 2022, there was 20 food facilities that have burned. And this is from My Patriot Supply.
Wow. Well, I would actually I would kind of listen to them because, I mean, granted... they're trying
to sell food, too.
They are.
But, I mean, it's true, though. Let's see if there's a list here. I'll run down through them. Yep, there is. Van Drunen Farms, Tide Hill Facility in Illinois on January 2nd of 22.
Yep.
Cargill Nutrina Feed Mill, Lecompte, Louisiana, January 13th. I wonder if we took that date and started doing some research on when chickens stop laying eggs.
That's a good question.
Just curious, since it's a Nutrina feed mill.
Actually, she noticed her hens aren't laying eggs, and her brother, who has over 80 chickens,
not laying eggs either.
Not laying eggs.
Change their feed.
Yeah. They've been buying factory or what's store bought here. So
Tell them to go out to McDonald's feed mill, have their shit made.
that's why I was about to suggest.
And it's not any more expensive. Actually, when we had sheep, we always used McDonald's feed.
Yeah.
They'll medicate it for you if you want to medicate it because we always put dewormer and stuff in it.
Right.
They'll take care of it. That's what I would do. Oregon Potato Company, Warden, Washington, January 22nd last year. Winston Weaver Company. I don't know what they make. That's Blaze.
So here's another weird conspiracy I just heard, but I don't know how true it is.
600 tons of ammonium nitrate in that plant would explode, or it did explode. Yeah. Wisconsin River meats. Ooh, meats. There we go. There's a good one. Yeah. Lewis Dreyfus Company. What? Lewis Dreyfus. Isn't that from Seinfeld? Lewis Dreyfus.
Oh, Julia Lewis Dreyfus.
Yeah. That's weird. A bag house used for filtering dust caught fire. The country's largest soy processing plant. That's fine.
Keep the soy.
Blow that fucking soy off the map. We don't want that shit. It causes cancer anyway.
Yeah.
Best View Farm, St. Albans, Vermont. Shearer Foods. Wait, won't we pick up at Shearer Foods, Chris?
Yeah.
Potato chips, right?
Potato chips.
Yeah, up in Northern Ohio. That was in Oregon, but whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Nutrient Ag Solutions, my old company I used to work for.
Nutrient Ags.
It's used to be CPS.
Yeah.
Crop production.
Yep.
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah, my dad used to work
Yeah,
for
duh.
Yeah.
Fuck, I knew that. Fire at the Nutrient Ag Solutions facility, Sunnyside, Washington, was reported around noon on Monday. May 28th, evacuation order was issued. So all those located within a half-mile radius. Yeah, probably because there's a lot of bad shit there.
Yeah.
Sulfur? We never use sulfur around here.
All right.
I don't know. Nestle Foods, frozen food, that's in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Hoover Farms, Plainfield Walmart Fulfillment Center. We knew about that. There's a big
that
warehouse.
Was not food.
I haven't heard about it.
No,
There's
that
a lot
was
of my, like I said, like kind of go back and like research and see everything that's going on. There's just too much.
No, there is. That was a .com facility, right, Chris?
Yeah.
The Walmart Fulfillment Center, yeah. Which that was all like general merchandise, it wasn't food.
Yeah.
That was Plainfield.
Penobscot. I love saying that word. Penobscot. McCrum Potato Processing. They've been hitting potatoes pretty hard. Maricopa Food Pantry, Maricopa, Arizona.
Yeah, just
Rio Fresh, San Juan, Texas.
Maricopa County. What do you think? Forget that place.
East Conway Beef and Pork, Maricopa. Hey, I lived in Maricopa for a minute.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, but back then we had Sheriff Joe, and Sheriff Joe was the fucking bomb.
Right.
Right.
Now, one thing I kind of heard something that I don't know how true this is, but like with eggs being so crazy, is that they're saying that the eggs actually killed this jab.
Kill the jab. What do you mean? Like if you eat eggs?
Yeah. Which, it's like
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't be surprised
What?
because
It's like-
eggs are amazing. I love eggs. I eat eggs all the time.
Eggs are great.
Right.
In the words of former President Trump, eggs are fantastic. We love eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs are great. We love them. I'm trying to find that picture. Keep going. You guys keep talking. You have your conversation there.
No, that's all right. I mean, you're still trying to find this one of which
From Noah.
you were bouncing all over the place. I know what the one you're talking about is when you're in and out of space and you just see this bubble of smoke coming through. Yeah, that's crazy.
Noah satellites, maybe. There it is. Yeah, it's right here.
Well, nobody else can see it.
No, I know. I have to find it on my phone because I don't have Instagram on my computer, obviously. Let's see.
It's like, how rude is that?
I bet I can pull it up, though.
I
Satellite.
just like giving them a bunch of shit.
So, I love Instagram way better than Facebook, yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Same company.
Yeah, same company.
Meta, baby, Meta. We love
Same
Meta.
bunch of crap. Get
There
blocked.
have been more than a dozen train derailments this year.
Yeah,
And we're only a month and a half in.
yeah,
And that's from Yahoo Finance.
yeah.
Yahoo's saying it now. Come on
Yeah,
now.
then also I was listening
Right.
to so I listened to like the local 610 WTVN out of Columbus there a lot, and had a caller call in. He actually used to be work in the train yard down in Cincinnati. They went from last year, 2021. I think they had up to 30 engineers in the yard itself inspecting everything, and it got cut down to 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So if you got 8 guys in charge of all these cars coming and going to look at everything, don't you think they're going to be around in some corners just to get them out the door?
Yeah.
Yep.
My buddy was saying that actually, like, so you have your engineers, you have your conductors or whatever. The conductors have, he said, okay, Chris can relate. They give them 1 minute, 60 seconds per car.
Wow.
To do an inspection on that train.
Right.
That thing's ginormous.
60 seconds.
How can you,
Chris? How long are we mandatory have to do a pre-trip on our truck before we leave? Minimum.
Truck and trailer.
Truck and trailer.
Truck and trailer minimum of 10 minutes.
Right.
Wow.
10 minutes, and that's one truck and one trailer.
Wow.
Here's basically what they're checking on these cars, and usually you've got one on each side.
Yep.
And they're checking the airlines, the couplers,
Yep.
the knuckle couplers.
Yep.
Then they're checking axle bearing temperature, wheel temperature.
Yep.
And that's pretty much, and looking at brakes.
Yeah.
And they look at these things as the cars are going by.
Yeah.
But they've got a heat gun to check wheel and axle temperatures.
And that's what happened with the train in East Palestine.
Yeah.
Right.
Coming from someone who knows a lot about the rail.
Yeah. So, but also,
they raised the he said he was basically saying they raised the threshold that the conductors getting alerts for wheel bearings.
Yeah.
And they left it up to a guy in Georgia, I think, where the control center's at, to actually pay attention to those numbers.
Right.
When a wheel bearing spikes, they watch it. If it keeps going up and it hits the threshold that the conductors are going to see, or the engineers, then they'll stop the train.
Yeah.
But that takes time.
Yeah.
They don't like time wasted.
Right.
So what they did was they raised the threshold that the people on the train see.
Yep.
And they'll have the guy sitting in Georgia watch it. And if he decides to, say, get up and go take a piss.
Oh, yeah.
And that thing spikes, it's too late. Basically, what he's saying is basically by the time it gets to where they know about it, it's almost too late.
Yeah.
And that can cause a derailment.
Well, the only time they're going to be able to see any kind of, temperatures on those things is whenever it goes over a defect detector.
Yeah.
Which there's one in Salem, right?
Yeah.
How far from Salem from East Palestine?
Salem's in Columbiana County. That's a county seat.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We can Google
Salem is also where some of the filming for that movie White Noise was taking place.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see maps.
But no, those defect detectors, they will check bearings and wheel temperatures on every axle on that train.
And that's a camera, right, that they're using?
Yeah,
thermal imaging camera.
infrared.
Yeah, because actually I think they even said they spotted it, didn't they? As it was going through, if I heard correctly. It was a while ago.
No, they spotted it on a building security camera.
Ah,
in
that's
Salem.
where I heard it. Yeah, I remember hearing it.
And by spotted it's the middle of the night, and there's sparks flying.
Yeah.
Like they were using a rail grinder on the track.
Wow.
Because the wheel froze up, right? And the bearing froze the wheel, yeah.
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 Anyway, that whole thing's sad, and I would like to,
Well,
I wish
it
there
could
was
have been a brake locked up too.
Yeah, inside information has told me that it was the wheel bearing, though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look here. Salem, Ohio to East Palestine they're 30 minutes apart.
Yeah. That's still enough time to stop a train. Because it takes, roughly a mile or more?
Let's see.
Depending on how fast I think
Altitude.
Chris
Track
is a train
in
guy.
that area was 40 to 50.
Yeah.
So they could have stopped it in about a mile and a half to 2 miles.
Yeah.
Which would have been out in the middle of nowhere, basically.
Yeah.
If they would have done that. I mean, look at the map. Here, hold on. Let me put it up on the screen. We're talking about. I might as well share the screen here. Hold on. I got all kinds of shit up here, man. I'm really doing some shit tonight here. This is nice.
Yeah. See?
Oh, man. Boogie. Oh. Let's see. Present. Share a screen.
I'm about to curl up with this dog over here and take a nap.
Tell me about it. I've been driving all day.
Oh, I know.
Where's that?
I even took a power nap earlier.
Did you?
Yeah.
Lucky.
I tell you what. No. Sometimes it's the joys of having young kids when they need that nap.
I know. Aiden takes a nap usually every day, and I dig it.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah.
I dig it. I do. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, so there's the map. So this is...
Let me blow this up here. I'm going to pull up this too so I can see where the hell I'm at. Okay, let me make it a little bit bigger for everybody to see. Okay, so you can see here Salem to East Palestine. 30 minutes, 18.9 miles. I'm not sure where the rail is out here. It's not. Does it? I can show that, I think. Hold on, layers. We'll go satellite. More. I thought it showed railways. Maybe not.
Yeah, sometimes you can find it, sometimes, but I mean, anyway,
if you look, if you just look, like all this out here, there's nothing out here.
Nope.
I mean, farmland.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's nothing. Don't get me wrong, because it definitely is something. But it's just weird they let it get to this little shithole town. No offense to anybody that lives there, but it is. It's a shithole. And most people that live there, I'll tell you, it's a shithole. Yeah. Oh, man. She's still not worse. Oh, Lindsay's talking. I'm sorry, babe. I didn't even see that. She's still worse. She's still not worse than AOC. No, she's not. But look at all this. I mean, there's plenty of places out here where that could have happened. They had all that time. And what's a train run out in the country, Chris? How fast is it going? 55 mile an hour? 60?
Like I said, that area was 45 to 50.
45 to 50 mile an hour.
40 to 50. Yeah.
So depending if they have any kind of warnings going up too.
Right.
So.
Air quality.
In that area?
Look at the bottom of the screen, everybody. Air quality. There is no reported air quality information available for this area.
That's bullshit.
It's kind of funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Right.
So here's East Palestine. So the place, I'm just curious. I haven't looked yet. When I called the EMA to talk about donations over there, they were very nice.
Right.
She was super nice. The EMA is not really handling it. It is the Abundant Life Church in New Waterford, Ohio.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to donate, it's to the Abundant Life Church in New Waterford, Ohio, and I can give you the phone number. It is 1-800-230-7049. They're open at 10 a.m. every day. But that's where everybody from the community that's affected is going to get what they need, whether it be water, clothes, whatever, and food. Because actually, if you're in East Palestine and drinking the water, you're not very smart. So,
just so you know, east of Ohio 7 and Columbiana, the town, that rail line runs pretty much parallel with Ohio 46.
Hold on a minute. 46. I'm trying to find 46. See, there's New Waterford. So it's quite a ways outside of... It's 5 miles outside of East Palestine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been told by the powers to be that if I do get donations for the place, then I am not to go there ever. 46 turns into 14, it looks like, right? There's a lot of...
See here.
Yeah, it makes sense. There's a lot of stuff there. See... Plastics.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense they were... but vinyl chloride is not used to make plastic, though.
So I thought it was used to make PVC.
No, there's a different chemical that's close that's used to make PVC. It's not vinyl chloride.
Ah, okay.
That's kind of odd, too.
Yeah.
I don't know where that train was going, but...
Right.
Where's the rail? Where is the rail? There's the road. A lot of these places...
Where are you looking at?
I'm looking... just see. Why are they not showing the railroad's on here somewhere? I'm looking on 46 right now.
Go over towards East Palestine.
Oh, there's an R&L. There's an R&L.
Is that it? Go south. What's that?
There it is.
Oh.
There's the railway. So now we can follow that. I'm just curious. So we can see it.
Sorry, I moved one direction. My whole back just popped. It's like,
Feel good?
oh yeah. Who needs a chiropractor when you know where to turn and how to move? And I was sitting there trying to do it one time, and someone's like, "Are you trying to poop?" No, I'm trying to get my back to pop.
Hey, we're not allowed to talk about poop anymore. My wife said so.
Poop, 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 poop.
Lindsay just said, fuck her right in the pussy on our chat. So
Oh, nice.
New Waterford. That rail runs right through New Waterford.
Yeah.
Runs parallel with 558.
Yeah.
I'm still on 46. Let's see.
It kind of veers north a little bit.
Then right through the China decorating.
Yeah.
China, man. We love fucking China, baby.
Good food. Remember how we was hitting up the Chinese restaurant here in town?
Oh, yeah.
You actually could eat inside?
Yeah, you still can. There's like 3 tables in there, and it's always fucking cold as fuck in the wintertime because they don't turn the heat on.
Right.
That place is so... Hey, I remember I took Lindsay there the first time when she moved here from she moved here from Arizona, but she I grew up in New York. And that place was like... She thought it was shit.
Yeah.
But it does. It looks like shit, but it's delicious.
It is very delicious.
Very delicious. Yeah. The Dragon Inn. So that Jesus Christ, that train yard, or that rail runs literally through the heart of East Palestine.
Yeah.
Right. It's a double track main.
This is Mr. Rail guy over here. Double track main. There's always shit. What kind of engine was pulling those train cars, Chris?
That I did not see.
Oh man, you let me down.
But with it being Norfolk Southern, it was more than likely EMD.
Civi knows.
Dash 8s.
There you go, Dash 8. I don't know what the fuck that even means, but it's a big bitch, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a real guy. He loves trains. He's like one of them weird train people. New Waterford United Methodist Church. There it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would love to get some kind of drive going here in town. I don't know the thing is, I don't know if anybody actually gives a shit enough about this. I feel like people don't care enough that these people out there are like basically in Chernobyl of America.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right now, and it's sad and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
So,
what really pisses you off the most is like, this is our state. That's like the most part. It's like, if this was New York or LA or something like that, it'd be 24-hour coverage, until like every ounce of everything was clean.
Yeah, no shit.
Right.
But we're red flyover state that nobody cares about.
Hold on, I'm just curious about something.
The fingers are going on. That keyboard is on fire. He was going that crazy. What, to see how many derailments was like actually like in LA or New York or anything of that nature?
So I don't know. No, when was the China balloon shot down?
Oh geez. It was on a Friday.
Huh?
It wasn't on a Friday?
China balloon shot down by US on February 4th.
When was this derailment?
The 3rd?
The 3rd.
Huh.
Now, if that don't give you some fucking cold chills.
Yeah, distractions.
Right.
Taking eyes off the China balloon that they let fly across our fucking country like a bunch of fucking retards. What did she say?
Just want you to know that
your child is relentlessly giving me a hard time for the last hour and tried to manipulate me into putting him in bed with me, but I stayed strong and made his little diaper ass stay in his bed.
I'm sorry. So my 4-year-old, Joey, actually, that's how I get her to sleep. She'll fall asleep with me. It's like, done, out. I'm done. Just stay over there. I'll stay here.
Not us. We never co-slept ever.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like, there's people watching right now, and it says we have 0 viewers.
Says 0 viewers.
Yeah, Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg can suck my fucking Zucker dick.
Well,
can Zucker my dick. Fuck you, Zuckerberg.
Yeah. But see, we're not talking about pedophiles.
But see, that's weird, though. Think about that. So they shot down a China balloon on the 4th.
Yeah.
This happened on the 3rd.
Yeah.
They were trying to take eyes. I think they were trying to take eyes off the China balloon.
You think so?
I think so, yeah. It's just weird all this shit happened at once. Think about it. And then all of a sudden, you got this shit. You got people's faces melting off in Ohio.
Yeah.
And then you got like China balloon shot down.
Yep.
You've got the one shot down over Huron.
Yep.
You got the one shot down over Alaska.
Yeah.
You got all this shit they're shooting down now.
But did you hear about those 3 though? The 3 actually were supposed to have been from like some kind of like group out of northern Illinois that like does.
Listen, I'm telling you what. They knew what they were shooting before they shot it.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
But one of the missiles missed. The one that
they missed it, then they shot it again.
Yeah. But could you imagine being a guy?
Yeah, you know how much the Sidewinder missile cost?
$400,000.
$400,000.
Yeah. How much does it cost to scramble one of those planes too?
Shit.
I mean, I know,
There's 2 of them out there at the time.
aviation's not fucking cheap, boys.
There
So
was a time.
Yeah. By the way, back to the train wreck. There was hydrogen chloride was released into the atmosphere.
Oh God!
And when hydrogen chloride fumes hit water vapor in the atmosphere, it forms hydrochloric acid.
Oh,
which causes acid rain. What they were talking about acid rain. When was it? When was the earthquake in over there?
Turkey.
It was actually the weekend before, I do believe.
Turkey earthquake.
Syria, Turkish earthquake, which also was really close to Damascus. And actually, there's a part of the Bible that actually talks about Damascus being in ruins.
The February 6, 2023.
February 6th?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, I thought so much has happened.
We
I can't keep them all straight.
We could literally sit here for hours and look at these dates, and we could draw conclusions to make everything make sense together, because it does.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if this video probably gets masked or taken down.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point.
Right.
I do have another source, which I really, honestly, I'm not trying to sound cool. I do actually have sources.
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not a popular guy, but I know people in the right places. And here's a couple things I want to mention. So we have Ukraine going on right now.
Yep.
I talked to Chris about this already, so this isn't news to him. But I have a friend of mine who is he's in the military, been there for quite a while. Right. And he give me little tidbits of information every once in a while if I need to know something. And so I think he went to Afghanistan probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
At that point, he said his readiness time, like from the time you're alerted that you're going to deploy until you actually deploy, was around 6 months.
Yep.
It's down to 30 days.
Wow.
They moved it down to 30 days here in the past couple months.
Yeah.
Our entire 101st Army is actually setting idle right now.
They're in
and
Poland, aren't they?
They're right next to Ukraine.
Yeah.
What was we were talking about that, Chris.
Yeah, actually, that was deployed back in, I think, October when they called up the 101st Airborne.
They're already there.
Yeah, they've been there for a while.
There's several Marine units there now, too.
Because this was actually my second oldest son. He's 17. He was talking to a Marine recruiter, and I'm like, I'm not trying to deter you from going to the military, because I applaud it.
Yeah.
But just keep in mind that we got a lot of crap happening, and we just deployed the 101st Airborne. Are you just telling me this so I don't go?
Oh, there was another unit too. He said it was the
was it the 82nd?
No, it was the one of like the tanks and shit, the boom tanks.
The armored.
Yeah, armored division.
Was it the 3rd Armored?
I forget what he said. I'm not going to say his name. If you're on here listening, if you want to text me and tell me if I'm wrong or not, go ahead. But I'm not going to say his name by any means. But that's going on there too.
Yeah.
We're about to go to war.
We are.
With not with Ukraine, but with China, I think, and Russia.
Yeah, see, also, I know they've been, China and Russia have been kind of working hand in hand a lot lately.
Yeah, a lot, of course, yeah. We were worried about...
U.S. extends troop deployment in Romania.
Romania, yeah.
At Ukraine war's doorstep.
Yep.
Yeah, there's more going on over there. And I would almost guarantee, and I can't guarantee this, but I would almost guarantee that we gave them Patriot missile systems, right? Yep. And we also have tanks now there.
Yep. And the Abrams. Do you know where the Abrams is made at?
No.
Lima, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I figured Chris probably knew that. He's up there a lot. You know that we have guys in Ukraine right now.
Oh, yeah.
They've got to teach them how to use the Patriot missile system. They got to teach them how to use the tanks.
Yep.
There's definitely, special forces there.
Yeah, we're fighting a war that they won't say we're fighting.
That's just like what, back in the 80s?
Yeah.
When we were fighting the Russians in Afghanistan?
Yeah.
Right.
We were funding that entire war.
Yeah.
Our special forces were there training the Afghans.
Yeah.
Which is how we got.
So what?
That's how we got Bin Laden.
Yeah, exactly.
We trained Bin
So
Laden.
you're saying we're gonna be in Ukraine for 20 years after this,
They
just like Afghanistan?
It
No,
wouldn't surprise me.
they also got to find ways to keep their laundering under secret.
Well, and the U.S. blew up that pipeline too.
Yeah, that's another.
That's a big deal. What was it called? The Nord Stream pipeline?
Yeah, Nord Stream. Was that Nord Stream 1 or Nord Stream 2?
I don't know. It was one.
I'm not sure.
I forget. It was. I forget the number they said.
But notice also another bunch of stuff happened right before that too. Like, didn't they release information about Kennedy around that time?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to the Kennedy thing. I'm not into that whole deal.
Lee Harvey Oswald was a CIA operative.
Well, hell yeah, I'm sure he was.
Yeah,
that or he was their scapegoat.
Could be. So
I would say that. I don't know. It's just you can draw your own conclusion, people. But
yeah.
I mean, whoever listened to this after we were, I edit it and stuff. I'm going to edit this motherfucker quick. I'm going to get it out there. But there's definitely some shit connected here. It's just weird. Like the train derailed on the 3rd.
Yep.
The China balloon gets shot down on the 4th.
Yep.
Giant earthquake on the 6th that he was saying there was lightning spotted prior to.
Yeah.
It's all conspiracy theories, and people laugh at conspiracy theories, but the people that are laughing
are shown to be fact.
Right. People are laughing at conspiracy theories now that we're talking about. They're not going to be laughing here soon because they're going to see we're right. Something's connected here.
Here's the funny also, that lightning.
Yep.
There's one thing you will not hear in those videos, because a lot of these videos, there's no thunder. And from what I've heard, this actually ground penetrating lasers that's going in trying to find like your oil, trying to find your iron, trying to find everything that's in the ground itself. So
It doesn't surprise me at all.
So, but
well, we know that HARP, they say it's decommissioned now, but it's not.
Yeah.
HARP can change the weather.
Oh, yes, it can.
Huh?
Trust me, actually, on my weather app, I always want to see what the temperature is in Anchorage, Alaska. And so if it's super cold here and it's really warm there, I can tell you right then they had HARP activated. Because it's putting a bubble inside the jet stream and basically pushing whatever cold down this way. So, yeah. Yeah, we can go on it for hours. We're only, yeah.
An hour.
We've been an hour in. I've been recording for an hour right now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to do some more research.
Continued.
Watch these numbers because now, okay, I haven't really been into conspiracy theories for a while, but now I'm like,
Where's Jesse Ventura when you need him?
I miss Alex Jones.
Yeah, that too.
That guy was fucking awesome.
Rumble.
Yeah.
Rumble. Get on Rumble.
Don't you got to pay for Rumble, though?
No.
No, you
don't have to pay. Rumble is almost like
completely free.
Yeah. You just sign up for it.
I wasn't sure of that. I haven't used any sound effects tonight. I had to hit something.
Yeah. At least it's not a turd.
Oh, actually, here's the best one.
Listen.
Listen.
I hold my balls.
That's my son. He fell and racked himself and jumped up. He's holding like, I have my balls.
Oh God.
Little comedy for you tonight.
Yeah, my daughter's been going around because we got the two German shepherds and the puppy. She's like, she bit me right here. She bit me right here, Dad. So then my son's like, Dad, Hattie, where did she bite you at?
That's
right
funny.
here.
One of the middle finger. That's hilarious.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's awesome.
I just kind of wonder now, like, if this is all connected somehow.
I wouldn't be surprised if it is.
Oh, I'm not sleeping tonight.
Yeah, you guys sit there and your mind is just going to be going and going and going and going. I mean,
no, I'll be on my phone, like looking all this shit up, or I'll be sitting down here. I'll wake up. So I have a problem. See, little personal note. We've done enough of that shit. So I wake up at like 12:15 and go to work every morning. That's 5 days a week.
12:15.
Yeah, I wake up at 12:15. I start work at 2 a.m.
So you're only going to get how many?
No. I don't work tomorrow. I'm off Sunday, Monday.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't have to wake up till 12:15 tomorrow night. Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
But like on my weekends, Chris and I talk about this all the time. I go to bed at 7:30 during the week,
Yep.
my work week, and I wake up 12:15. Usually don't fall asleep till 8 o'clock, whatever.
Yeah.
Even on the weekends, man, I can go to bed like, it's what time is it now? It's
10 o'clock.
10:10.
Yeah.
10:11. I can go to bed now, and I will still wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
On your calendar tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Thanks, Siri. Appreciate it.
I hate Siri.
Huh?
I hate Siri.
Oh, I love Siri. It's a truck driver's best friend, man.
Well, it is when you're
Yes.
driving. You need to make a phone call. Hey, Siri.
It's the best thing
I was
ever.
waiting for
But
my phone to light up.
this thing, I'll wake up in the middle of the night, and I'll lay there in bed. It's like, I don't want to wake anybody up. And a lot of times, I'll just come down here.
Yeah. And just start scrolling.
Yeah, I'll turn the TV on up here. I'll like turn YouTube TV on down here to keep it quiet. I'll sit here and just read.
Yeah.
You know? And now I'm going to really want to because I'm like,
There's just a lot.
I'm dying to connect these dots because there's dots to connect.
Yeah.
Chris, do you agree? Is there dots to connect here?
Yes, there is.
There's dots to connect here.
But this,
I've got too much information from people that are like in the fields that I'm talking about that there's not dots to connect. And this lightning thing now is like really fucking like blowing my mind.
the lightning and it's funny because you can actually go through and on YouTube and watch just YouTube lightning strikes before earthquake. And a lot of them are actually there's actually audio and you'll be able to see the lightning,
But there's no thunder.
There's no thunder, and then a few minutes later or a few seconds later, you start seeing a good size, at least a.
She's gonna kill me.
Who's that?
She said Hillbag doesn't like people who connect dots. That's true. That's true.
Hillbag. Is this a new?
Hillary.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Hillary Clinton.
Hillbag. I like that one.
That's what I called her through the whole. When her and Trump were going at it, you know, man, I'll tell you what, Lindsay and I, we didn't have any kids or anything. We lived in our little apartment in town. Man, we would make popcorn and sit and watch some debates.
Yeah.
We loved it.
So just in case you know, like if anything starts happening, like as we sit here and converse about all this that's going on and start wanting to connect dots, I'm not suicidal. My
Right.
car works great.
You're right.
My brakes are good, and I'm not going to kill myself. Like, listen, motherfucker. Yeah, if I disappear, it's not because I wanted to.
Yeah, I got kids to feed.
Right, so do I. That's the thing, man. Like, I'm telling you, I don't have a big enough following to really worry about it too much.
But still, you just never know. There's always somebody out there going to be like, those sons of bitches must pay.
Yeah, it's true. It's all Hillary Clinton's fault, really. Let's just be honest.
Throat. No.
See,
Going.
he killed himself with a gunshot wound to the back of the head.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Right.
Oh, wait. No, it's COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, now it will be. Wait a minute. It won't be a heart attack because I didn't take the jab.
Yeah.
I'll tell
Right.
you. You know, it's funny. Like, Chris and I talk about, we'll be talking really crazy shit like this sometimes on the phone, you know, while we're
your
working.
wife's going to kill me. She's going to tell me to leave the house. So.
No, like, what I'm saying is, like, him and I will be talking about something that's kind of like, you know, conspiracy-ish or something. And Chris, what'll happen? We'll lose
It'll pop up on your phone.
either that or
on
we'll
Facebook
You'll
or
lose
something.
connection.
or we'll drop the call.
Yeah.
How many times you and I have been
Yeah.
talking about shit and it's like, Chris,
Oh, jeez.
hello, where'd you go?
Yeah.
So, I'm not proud of this because, again, you know, being the breadwinner and having to feed my family, I had to take some form of it because I knew it was coming, and my CEO is a very diehard liberal, so I knew it was going to come. So I do a lot of work in New York, so the only way to get in and out of hospitals, you got to show that stupid. I got my jab.
So you got your jab?
Now I got the J&J, and I've been feeling weird heart flutters in my chest. Not all the time, but I do feel them.
You do a heavy metal detox.
Huh?
Look into a heavy metal detox.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. What was that shit my brother-in-law told me to... Hold on.
So, no. Yeah, just when you get a chance, send that to me.
No, you need to...
But here's what
get on that
pissed
shit.
me off the most. I walked in that hospital waiting to show them that
They
card.
didn't ask for it, did they?
Did not ask for it. Oh, I was so mad. I was so mad. I was ready to go to that hill to die for not getting this stupid thing because I was fighting tooth and nail. I'm like, oh, I knew it was coming. It's like, I can't find a job that pays us well this quickly. And now I'm to the point where it's like, can I just become an electrician? Because they make really good money.
I have a buddy that's an electrician. He loves it. So, I don't know. Be a truck driver. We make good money.
Yeah, but
Right.
weird hours sometimes, and
That's not always the case, but most of the time, yes. It's weird hours.
Tiring.
Yeah.
Weird hours. And
I don't know. Chris has good hours. She starts his day at 6 a.m. and works till what, 8 o'clock or so?
Yeah.
8, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't I mean, like a lot of the LTL companies now, oh man, I need to clean my fucking ears.
That's
disgusting. You see that?
Don't even put that back on there. Just incinerate it.
No, I'll clean
Seriously?
it. I'll clean
It
it.
looks like a big piece of poo.
Oh, it's not that bad. He's wrong.
Just so Lindsay can sit there and like, why are you guys talking about turds and poo?
Yeah.
Again, you said you weren't going to.
I haven't. I use these little spoon things to clean my ears.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Have you seen those?
I know what you're talking about.
They work better than Q-tips.
Yes, they do.
A lot better because they don't push it
Yeah.
down your ear canal.
Yeah, you
Why don't
actually
you
got to dig it out.
I gotta buy some. I'm out of them.
Actually,
Robert Penrod, my co-host, usually that's on here. Rex the Ramrod.
Really? Is he the one that owns the skating rink?
Yeah, him and Michael's brother. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's www.orbitfunCenter.com in Heber Heights, Ohio. Just anybody wants to check it out.
Did you just like
Cool.
throw him under a bus?
No, I plugged him for sure.
There you go. All right.
Their rink's amazing. I love it there. It's
Yeah.
like one of my favorite places. I've been in the skating rink world forever. Since high school. But
Yeah. Actually ran into Michelle Staffen yesterday.
really,
Yeah.
well, we won't talk about that on here. How was that?
Pretty well. We've known each other since high school, so I mean,
I've known him forever too because I worked for him for their dad forever.
yeah.
Oh, there's just stuff you can take. You need to do a heavy metal detox like as soon as possible. Get that
Yeah.
shit out of your system. You took the Johnson & Johnson?
Yeah.
That was the one-shot deal?
Yeah, one shot deal.
Man, good.
Yeah.
I hate that you even took it, but I understand why.
Yeah.
And, that was a good thing.
Yeah.
Like we thought our company was going to
Yeah.
try to pull some shit on us because they were asking. We were just talking about the other day. I got to clean my ear out now.
No, they were giving a bonus for it.
Yeah, they were getting a bonus.
Yeah.
You were getting money if you got the jab.
Oh, I wasn't. I was fighting tooth and nail. I was refusing. And then a month later, you know what happened? I got COVID.
I believe it.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, but you have it now?
I don't know.
I hope not. I don't care either. I had it too. I had it. I took ivermectin.
Yeah.
I had it from. I mean, we raised sheep forever, but I had the 2% sterile solution injectable.
Yeah.
You just put it in water with vitamin C, or emergency stuff.
Yeah.
I put it in there every morning and took a double dose of that, an emergency.
Yeah.
Took a whole bunch of vitamins, like a handful of vitamins, and then I was on. I started out on.
Elderberry?
Well, I take elderberry every day.
Yeah.
I was on. I started out on Z-Pack.
Yep.
And the bronchial steroid.
Yeah.
What's it called? The pill form.
Yeah.
And I had an inhaler.
Gotcha.
And then when I ran out of the Z-Pack, I went on amoxicillin.
Yeah.
And I took a whole course of that.
Yeah.
And it was, like symptom-wise, feeling like shit.
Yeah.
About 4 days.
Yep.
And then I lost my taste and smell for...
That's one thing I never did. I never lost my taste and smell.
Fuck, you're lucky.
Yeah.
It was weird. I lost
But
my...
see, I had a lot of mental fog.
prednisone, she said.
Yeah, prednisone.
Yeah, I took that. Yep. And I mean, she can attest. I was sick, but to me, the worst part was losing my taste and smell.
Yeah.
It drove me insane.
Yeah.
It's like if I get a cold, I'm a man baby.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking man baby when I'm sick.
Oh, I think we all are.
I'm terrible. But like losing your taste and smell because I'm fat and I like to fucking eat,
No, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That was awful. You were mentally ill, she said.
Yeah. We all are there, Lindsay. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
we
I
all are.
was. But I mean, really though, it was hard because like I remember I was eating I had these ramen noodles, like death
Yeah,
noodles.
see, Chad. Yeah, good job. He didn't lose his either.
He's lucky. You're lucky.
Yeah.
It was like literally, I had these like death noodles.
Yeah,
I mean, they were so hot,
yeah,
and that was the only thing I could like somewhat taste.
right.
So I was like fucking scarfing them motherfuckers down.
Yeah.
And I couldn't taste it, and I'd fucking hyperventilate. And my anxiety would go crazy. I'm like, fuck, I want to die. I can't smell nothing. The house will burn down. I can't smell nothing. It's freaking me out.
Yeah.
I'm like, what if I'm driving my truck to get back to work and can't smell the fuckers on fire? And it's
Talking
like,
about like death noodles and good food and everything else. House of Thai on 35 heading toward
we tried to go there one day. They were closed.
fantastic.
We love Thai. Thai 9 down in Oregon is really good too.
Really?
Thai
Yeah,
9's amazing.
You tried going over there because also they have that the axe throwing place too, right across the road.
We were just I want to fucking do that.
Dude, it is awesome.
We were just talking about that on the
So-
way home today.
Because like you could do one. I mean, they set you up with different scenarios. I mean, I want to set this up, build one in my barn actually, but the reason why they get you going and you can do it really well, they water down the boards so it sticks a lot better.
That's why?
Yeah.
I wonder why, because when I was a kid, my dad bought me a tomahawk from like the Smoky Mountain Knife Works.
Yeah.
I was like trying to like stick at the trees and shit, and I never could do it. And it always pissed me off.
So yeah. And actually I got it down because like they'll have like your bullseye and everything else. I was hitting bullseye left and right, and then they got like up in the top right and left corner, they got little blue dots, and you try to hit those and you get even more points or whatever. And bragging right, and the guy actually came up, he's like, man, you're hitting both ones, and he's like, I got a bet for you, and I will buy you a drink if you can do it. If you could throw double axes and hit both blue dots, I will buy you a drink.
Did you do it?
I hit one blue dot. I was an inch away from hitting the second one.
Fun.
I'm like, that should govern me a free drink. He's like, it wasn't. He's like, you were close, but it didn't get to the point. He's like, but that's impressive because no one's ever came that close.
My brother-in-law's so into it, he bought his own axe.
Yeah.
He bought his own axe. Yeah. He's really into it. We were talking about it today. He's like, man, next time you guys come down, you need to spend the night. We'll go throw some axes. I'm like, I want to do it.
Yeah.
There's one in Chillicothe.
Is there now?
Yeah. Lindsay said she looked at it for our anniversary. Our anniversary was the 10th.
Yeah.
And she still was like $100 for both of us to go. And she's like, fuck it. we didn't go.
Yeah.
But the one in Beaver Creek they just opened, it's like
Wild axe.
It's like $70 or something for two people. Yeah. I would go. I want to go.
It's pretty cool.
I want to go really bad.
Yeah, it was actually fun because we went there at the time with ex's cousin and her husband and stuff like that. And we were going to go to this wing place that was in that area.
Wings?
It was some kind of bar and grill that had really good wings. I was in that area, but they had a cover charge. They had a live band, so it was like, forget this. So we went to the House of Thai.
Yeah.
Oh, hands down. It was like, don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, it looks like shithole on the outside.
Yeah, it does. It does look like a shithole, and it was fantastic. Was the Bangkok noodle.
Did you not get one noodle?
No.
I always say that. It's like, you want noodle? You want noodle or fried rice? Like, I'll take one noodle, please.
Yeah.
How about noodles? Chad loves throwing hatchets.
Yeah.
Chad, you need to like come visit us, and we'll go throw fucking tomahawks together.
Yeah.
We'll get a big group of people from the Truckin Dad Chronicles to go fucking get drunk and throw knives at a wall. Sounds like a great fucking idea.
You know what? I should just build one behind my house.
You should.
Yeah.
Still wouldn't be as fun though. You'd have the bar.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I could build a bar back there too.
That's a lot of money though. I'd rather just have somebody else's bar, and then we can just all do it and get drunk.
Well, you got to buy someone else's bar and drinks and stuff, so you can actually see. There's trade-offs.
It's time to come visit Chad and be on an episode of the Truckin Dad Chronicles.
Yeah.
And you can go ride with me in the truck or something. I don't know. Wake you up at 2:00 in the morning. Well, you can wake up. Hopefully, I don't know. My schedule's changed. I might be waking up a little bit later, hopefully. I might get a 3 a.m. start instead of a 2 a.m. start. Got my fingers crossed. Got the fingers crossed. I'm going to get my 7 cents extra mile, so I got to have that 3 a.m.
The only time
before.
I would ever wake up like 2 or 3 in the morning was to catch an early flight going somewhere. And I don't fly anymore. So
you don't fly?
Not as much as I used to.
Oh, really? You make you drive?
I'd rather.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So, because I'm not going back and forth from coast to coast like I used to. So now it's just like, I can drive that versus like spending about that same amount of time, like getting to the airport, getting on a plane, flying here, flying there, just to get to where I'm going. And by the time I would probably land, I'm within an hour away. So the trade-off was, I gotta meet some really cool people like Tony Dungy. Got to meet him. Like,
oh, nice.
Yeah, flying out of New York, we were going to Tampa. It was a Monday morning, and everybody was all freaking out. They're like, "Oh my God, what's up, Coach?" And I look over at him. He's like, "I don't have a pen. No autographs." I'm like, "Dude, you look the way I feel right now." He just started laughing. That man waited till I got off the plane. We actually talked all the way to baggage claim. I was like, thought this. I was like, "Is this man going to invite me to dinner?"
Maybe he's gay and wanted to fuck you in the asshole.
I will pass.
That's good. That's good. That's good. I'll tell you what.
What do you think of that Tampa airport?
It's not bad.
I haven't been there in years. Remember Bill Klein?
Yeah.
The last time I was in Tampa Airport, I was visiting Bill Klein when he lived in Spring Hill.
Wow.
That's been a long fucking time ago.
Yeah.
Because now he's in Louisville.
Yeah, I need to go to Tampa because actually Treasure Island Love that area.
We were, I don't know.
John's Pass.
We were talking about going to Florida this year. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm more of like if I'm going to go on vacation, I want to go to like the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Because now Florida's so goddamn expensive to go there to visit.
Yeah.
It's like we can literally take a trip to like Mexico or the Dominican Republic for the same price.
Yeah.
Or less.
Yeah.
Right.
With airfare and go to an all-inclusive resort and just lay around and get fucking drunk, eat a lot of food, and not move my ass anywhere. That's what I like to do.
Yeah.
But
I just want to get out of the cold.
Get out of the cold.
I'm tired of cold.
Actually, surprisingly, it's not too cold out here right now. I have a heater out here, and then in the summertime, I have an air conditioner that goes in here too. Not a bad little room, huh?
Right,
you know,
no, I'm impressed.
Yep.
it's Chris hasn't actually seen it yet, but I just was like, I got to figure out a way to like do this on a budget.
Yeah.
And because I put all my money into obviously this stuff.
You need like a little vent though for people with bad habits.
Oh fuck no, you ain't smoking up in this motherfucker.
Oh, I'm teasing.
I know. No,
I should have brought my vape in. 'Cause I do have one of those.
that's so bad for you, man.
Because I got a vape.
Yeah, vape's bad for you.
I know.
I vaped.
I remember.
I did vape.
Yeah.
It hurt. Like it got to my point where like my chest hurt.
See, I hit them like a cigar though. I don't inhale those, which is really weird.
Oh, I like cigars. Yeah. Where I was at today, where I bought this whiskey at the liquor barn down in Lexington.
Yeah.
Have you been to that store?
No.
That place is enormous and has like every kind of alcohol you could ever think of.
Yeah.
And I really, man, I was like, I walked in there with the intent to buy a bottle of Blanton's.
Yeah.
And of course they didn't have it.
Right.
Because no one ever fucking has it.
Yeah.
If you're ever anywhere on the road and you find like you go to like a Walgreens or a weird fucking store and you see that fucking little horse on top of that bottle and it's a round bottle.
Yep.
You say, that's Blanton's. Say, Billy. I'm going to call Billy. Hey, I found a bottle of Blanton's. Do you want it? I'll say, yes, I will Venmo you right now.
Yep.
Because I want a bottle.
Yeah.
I don't collect bourbon. I drink bourbon.
Yeah.
I don't let it sit. I consume.
Yeah.
Right.
That bottle I will consume slowly. Not like I do these.
Yeah.
That bottle of Proper 12 will be gone quickly.
I'll tell you what, I actually got a bottle of Bullet Bourbon Rye that I've had for 2 years now.
Rye's spicy, baby.
I haven't even opened it yet.
This is a wheat, and you can taste it. It's sweet.
It was actually really good.
It's good. Chris, I got this new bottle called Larceny.
And I said I just wanted to pour it, and I said I probably wouldn't finish it. And I'm actually
Larceny.
So
Yeah, it's Larceny bourbon, small batch 92.
might have to go down.
Huh?
Have Hilltop Distillery and get some of that moonshine. So
I have, let's see. All right, I'm sorry for everybody watching. I'm going to do this, and don't get mad. Oh, it's bright.
it's like cockroaches. Yeah, I feel sorry for the viewers because I'm bald as it is. So you hit that.
And I was bald for a while. My wife didn't like it. I had to grow my hair back.
Really?
She hated it.
Yeah.
Look at this. See this big spot?
I know, man. That's the reason why I just went complete like.
That little mason jar there
Yeah.
has grape.
Oh yeah.
It was not shine. It's actually grape vodka.
Yeah.
We made vodka.
Yeah.
But it's pretty high.
High proof.
Pretty high tolerance. Pretty high proof shit there. It'll kind of fuck you up. I remember he made it for me, and I poured a glass of it on the rocks, and it tastes like grape Kool-Aid.
Oh my!
It was bad. It was like I poured like a big. I forgot. Like I didn't forget. It was in my head. Like it's really high proof
So you
shit.
went from like talking in cursive to walking in cursive to just.
I think I like fell asleep on the couch, kind of shit. It was bad.
Yeah.
Bourbon's gross. No. Okay, I agree. Bourbon can be gross.
Depending on what you get.
It is. If you drink decent bourbon, it's not gross. But if you don't like the
What
flavor of it,
communist said it's gross?
well, it's Chad, and I agree because there was a point in my life.
From where I'm looking on this smaller monitor, from here it looks like Chad Prather. And I'm like, wait, is that Prather?
No Prathers on here. There was a point in my life, and this, I don't know if you were there or not, but an unnamed individual purchased us a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
We know this individual as Booger,
Oh boy.
and we were in my basement at my mom's house.
Oh
Mom, if you're listening, I'm really, really fucking sorry.
I don't think I was there for that.
I don't think you were there. I'm really fucking sorry, Mom, if you're listening. But that bottle of Jack Daniels made us all sick. We were in high school. We were fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And I to this day,
Won't touch Jack.
I can't even fucking smell the shit.
Wow.
Like Jack Daniels barbecue sauce, Jack Daniels anything. I can't.
I'm that way with tequila.
And Mad Dog 2020. Strawberries and fucking cream. That shit makes your puke fucking red, makes you think you're fucking dying, and tastes the same going down as it does coming up.
Yeah. What, is that a plus?
And it makes it worse.
No.
It makes it worse. Because then you think about it, but it's like, no. I see that stuff in the show. If I see that in like a carry out somewhere,
Yeah.
which you don't see it very often anymore, I gag.
Yeah.
I gag.
I was that way with Fireball one time.
Ooh, I keep trying it, but I haven't found one I like. Try a weeded bourbon, Chad. They're kind of sweet. Don't do Rise. Rise will fuck your world up.
Oh, like, wait, was it? Oh, about the bourbon.
Yeah. Try a weeded bourbon, like a weeded mash. You'll like it better. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Try Irish whiskey's really smooth too.
Yes.
I mean,
I can't do Irish whiskey.
huh?
I can't do Irish whiskey. There's something the way they make it. Every time I drink it, it comes right back up.
Really?
Yeah. Don't know why.
Have you smelled this one?
Anytime I tried Jameson, no, I did not.
Smell that. Proper 12's good. I'll plug Proper 12. It's good whiskey.
Ooh, yeah,
It's good. That McConnell's over there, that was gone really fast because it was like drinking fucking water. It was so smooth.
Wow.
So this actually, I have a buzz right now.
Do you?
I had a pretty big glass.
Yeah,
there,
you
though.
did.
Yeah.
I just feel pretty good.
Chris is a beer drinker.
I like my Bush.
Oh, I'm a bourbon drinker too.
I like my Bush Light. That's my favorite flavor.
Fucking redneck.
Yeah.
I'll drink Bush Light if it's available.
Yeah.
I like Jameson Sprite. Yeah, that's good.
Jameson Sprite. Have you tried the Jameson Orange?
That's
Yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Jameson Orange with some lemonade is very tasty. So
I'll have to try that. I don't buy flavored bourbons or whiskeys.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get some Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire, which is like a better version of Fireball, and then put that in with a glass of Angry Orchard.
The last person I seen drink Fireball was at a Christmas party. Lindsay can remember this, and it wasn't me.
Crown Peach, yeah, or Beach.
He likes that Crown Royal there from up north in Canada there, eh?
I got 2 bottles of Crown Peach out in my car now.
He likes that shit from Canada up there, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do the Canadian whiskey. I don't like it. I remember we met some Canadians in Mexico, and he went up and he ordered. He said, "Let me get a double Canadian whiskey." And I forget what's the cheap one. Canadian Club.
Yeah.
He said, "I don't want none of that Canadian Club shit, eh?" He didn't say at the end of it. I had to add that in there for effect, but
Under my umbrella.
I tell you, that for some reason that Canadian accent, like it, I think because I played hockey for so long and I had so many Canadian coaches over the years.
Yeah.
Like I did it to Chris the other day. We were talking to these fucking Canadian geese everywhere. I'm like,
Yesterday.
What's this all about?
yeah, it's like these fucking geese. Eh? I don't know what to fucking do here. I can't even do it right now because I'm thinking too hard about it. I have to like just fall into it.
Yeah.
It's like natural. And when like you talk to a Canadian person, it's like really easy for me to like kind of like sway that way.
Yeah.
I don't mean to.
Right.
And I think Justin Trudeau is a fucking, communist bastard, but
You mean
Canadian people are fantastic humans. They really are. I've never met a mean Canadian.
you mean Justin Castro?
Yeah. I've never met.
That's another weird one.
Really?
Another weird, fun conspiracy. If you see the pictures of Justin Trudeau and Fidel Castro, when
Probably
they're
his
about the
fucking
same age.
son.
Yeah.
Right.
In your travels, have you ever met like a rude Canadian? Now, not a Canuck, not a French Canadian, just a regular Canadian.
No.
Never.
No.
They're like the most like happy, like
Yeah.
polite, nice people. Now the fucking French Canadians are different.
Yeah, I don't go over to Montreal that much.
We called them Canucks in hockey.
Yeah. Cucks.
We actually I played hockey with one. I forget his name. It was like Pierre or something. It was like
Yeah.
a really fucking French name.
Right.
And he was fantastic at hockey.
Yeah.
But everybody just beat the fuck out of this guy because he's a prick.
Michel?
Huh?
Michel.
I don't know what the fuck his name was. I think it was Pierre, really. It was Pierre. Seriously. Like you think, Pierre wearing his fucking little fucking hat and shit. No, he was a good hockey player.
Yeah.
He was a not a big man, but he was fast.
Yeah.
And I was fast. I tried to hurt him a lot. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Gotta go?
You got to go.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining us, man. We appreciate it.
All right. Appreciate it.
Chris, thanks for joining us tonight, buddy.
All right. You have a good one.
Anytime.
All right, bud. We'll talk to you soon. Kirk, again, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.
Bye.
Guys, check us out at www.thetruckindad.com. And you can subscribe from there. And I appreciate it. I'm going to end it now. See you guys.